Try it again. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay.
Be nice, man. I mean, I know we fight, but this is entertainment. You know, afterwards, it's nothing. I feel like a normal person, man. That's it. I'm just regular. Ain't nothing special here. Hi, There's so much like crap going on in the media, news, and stuff, and I just want to try and use my gift of martial arts to try and make this world a better place and change the world. This belt don't mean nothing, man.
Okay, guys. I am back. Okay. I am back. And guys, I'm just kind of setting everything back up. Y'all know how we do. Okay. Had to get back on here. Couldn't keep y'all waiting. Had a pretty good crowd in here, man. It always pissed me off when the stream go. You gotta, reboot the computer and try again. Now, if it go off again tonight, man, hey, it's finna be holy hell high water to pay. Okay. Like I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I'm gonna be, going at this. I just did a speed test and everything seemed to be working just right. Okay. Everything. But now I got to get back into my talk screen. Okay. Let me see who we got. Who we got. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The stream is back, y'all. The stream is back. Um, Now where I can't even remember where I was. Okay. I can't remember where I was. I can't remember what I was talking about. I know that we were talking about, the looks, man. The looks of these people. Why these women are being so disrespected. I mean, just crazy disrespected, man. And it just gets to the point, man, where you like, okay, well, dang, man. What else does a fighter like a Cindy Dandois, what else does she have to do, What more is she gonna have to do to get respect? And it's not gonna happen, okay? It's just not gonna happen anytime soon. Um, yeah, man. The UFC, they're looking for faces, man. They're looking for faces. They want faces, okay? They want faces, and unfortunately, y'all, okay, unfortunately, it's just not that kind of party, y'all. It's not that party. It's not that party. And let's see, Arpit. What was I talking about? Arpit. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks versus talent. Okay, yeah. Thanks, bro. Yep. Looks versus talent, man. Looks versus talent. Man, it's to the point, okay? It's to the point, man, where this is turning into boxing, okay? It's slowly turning into what boxing is, okay? The only thing is with boxing is that you know you you have a promoter, okay? You have a promoter. The promoter is trying to sell you, okay? Trying to sell you a product. They're trying to make you think that this is what you really want, okay? They're trying to make you think that you want these garbage fights. Well, now what the UFC that they're telling us is that they're trying to sell us, okay? They're trying to sell us that, tell us that we need these fighters. We need to, have these fighters, the ones that we see, okay? This is what we need. We have to have it. We can't have nothing else, okay? We can't have nothing else, and that's just how it is, okay? So, yeah, man, I think we screwed, okay? I think we screwed. I think we are legitimately screwed. And I think for all intents and purposes, y'all, it's going to get worse for women's MMA. It's going to get worse for women's MMA. And, I think we're the advocates, okay? And I think these fighters, man, they really, really, really need to take advantage of what we do here. They do. I think they need to, man. But, some of the fighters, unfortunately, They're just not going to do it. They won't do it. Okay? They won't. And guys, as I'm getting everything set, okay, I'm getting everything set up and trying to get a Google Hangout call and all this other stuff going on. She's, man. She's. Okay? Let me see. Invite people. Okay, I'll be inviting some of you guys shortly, okay? Don't worry about that. It's going to be on and cracking, okay? On and cracking. No worries. Okay, I think y'all can hear me, right? Hope everybody can hear me. If you can't hear me, I'm upset. Oh, can you guys hear me? Yeah, I mean, it says I'm talking. Okay. Yeah, I could have told you, man, that they weren't going to invite Karina Dam. I knew that, okay? I knew that Karina Dam was not going to be invited, okay? I kind of knew it. I knew what was going to happen with that. Karina Dam is, she's old, man. She's been around. Karina Dam has been around the game. She's been around the game for too long, and this is what happens, okay? When you're around the game for too long, this is what they do to you, okay? They they don't respect you, okay? They don't care about you, and you are expendable. That's just how it is, okay? You're very, very, very expendable. And the UFC could give two craps of a crap about you. They don't care. They could care less, okay? They're looking for, they're looking for the beauty queens. They want these lovely girls, these lovely beauty queen girls that some of them can fight. Some of them can fight, and well, some of them they can't fight. That's what it is, y'all. Some of these lovely girls, they can fight, they can fight, they can fight, they can fight, and some of them they just can't. Some of them they suck. They absolutely suck. Okay? But that's where we come in because we know better. We know better, okay? George, we know better, okay? We definitely know better. We know that. And I hate saying the terminology, it is what it is. I can't stand saying that, okay? I can't stand saying that. But I just think, guys, the problem with this whole shebang is that now we're going to get a lot of fights that we probably don't want to see, y'all, okay? It's coming through the pipe. I'm telling y'all, it's coming through the pipe. We're going to get plenty of fights that we could care less about seeing, okay? We're definitely not going to get those fights. They're not going to be available to us. And what's going to happen? I mean, you guys can guess what's going to happen, right? All of y'all can guess what's going to happen, okay? What's going to happen is that, we're going to get a lot of these girls getting beat up. We're going to get a lot of these girls getting their butt whooped. They're going to be getting destroyed. And, at the end of the day, guess what's going to happen, okay? Guess what's going to happen? We're going to be upset as fight fans. Yep. Yep. And I hate to say that, y'all. I hate to say it. I really, truly hate to say that. But, folks, it's just the way it is. That's just the way that is. Yeah. It really, really does suck for us as fans. We're fight fans. And we definitely want to see the fights that we want to see, okay? And we're not getting that. We're not going to get it. And we probably won't be getting it for a long time. Unfortunately, that's just how it is, y'all. That's just what it is. And y'all can see me making my edits, doing what I do to get you guys to get this thing going so people can see you. Okay? But yeah. So I agree with Cindy Dandois. I agree 100% with Dandois. I agree with everything she's saying about this whole situation. I think Dandois hit the nail on the head. They're looking for looks, man. They're looking for beauty queen, superstar looks. And looks are okay. I mean, sometimes it is okay to have a fighter that looks good. Sometimes, but I'm more of a pugilist, okay? I like the art of fighting, okay? I don't really look at the female fighters for their looks, okay? I don't really look at them for looks. I really don't care for the looks very much because most of them, they don't look like how I would want. Y'all know my story. Y'all know my story with what I think is beautiful in a woman and all that stuff. I look at this really because I just want to see fights. Okay, I literally want to see good fights. That's it. I don't want to see nothing else. Okay, I want to see really, really good fights. And I think that you know what the UFC is doing. I just think it's a travesty, y'all. I think it's a freaking travesty what they're doing to the product. Okay, it's the product. It's the product. It's the product. Okay, we care about the product. Okay, not all this other crap that they doing, man. We care about the freaking product. And when you have the product, okay, that's what it is. Hey, sister from another mom, what's going on, guitar babe? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay, so I file it in, then George Page, I file it in, man, and we'll get it in, and then we'll keep it going because I want to keep it, keep it really simple tonight. But so I don't know So have you've heard about everything that's going on now with the UFC and how I don't know some of these veterans are not getting they're not getting their shine.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and I don't know if it's something to do with their new contract with ESPN because I know the ESPN they don't want tough. Um, so I don't know, but yeah, it's ridiculous what they're doing. It looks like they're trying to pick based on looks and I don't know, they're trying to find somebody that can sell a fight, or I don't know, just their intentions for picking fighters is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is, man. It's real ridiculous. it's it's getting to the point where I'm just like, well, damn, like as a fight fan, what else can we expect now? I mean, so we're gonna get a featherweight division. We're gonna get some of the fighters they can actually fight. Some of them they can't. Some of them are not very good. I disagree. I don't think Leah Lesson should be in there because she's already signed, and I don't want it to take away from the good training that she's getting in Wisconsin. Leah Lesson getting some good training, and like I wonder how this would affect her overall. I wonder how like would this affect her momentum that she got. And it's an opportunity though, because they give you a substantial six-figure income. Okay, they give you a six-figure income. You get that money, you get a trophy, and yeah, you get that at the start of your career. So the opportunities are big if she can win the opportunity. But it's one of those things, man. I don't know. And George was like, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, the contract from ESPN, they don't want tough. So yeah, this might be. We're probably looking at the last tough right now. Um, what do you think about Cindy Dandois' comments? Because Cindy Dandois went in. I'm talking about she went in.
I What exactly did she say? I actually haven't been on Twitter in like a few hours, so what did she say?
Okay, so here's what Miss Dandois said. Okay, this is what she said. Okay, Cindy Dandois, she said, okay, and I quote, they took mostly bantamweights and featherweights with two fights or less. Real featherweights with a good record, such as myself, were not chosen. They chose Bay Malecki, who has two amateur fights against girls who never had a fight before. These are all facts, okay? And then she said Panny Kanzad and Katarina Liner, they're both bantamweights, okay? Katarina didn't even come to trials. If I feel they didn't even really want to make a real division, she said she feels like they didn't even want to make a real division. They selected three featherweights with a baby record and five bantamweights. Wow. And okay, now this is what she also said. She said, "Oh yeah, Bay Malecki is a true featherweight with a 0-0-0 record, but I admit she's very pretty." Oh man, man. Then she goes on to say, I'm still so disappointed, but let's hope we get signed still and get the chance to build a division. Fingers crossed." Well, you're gonna be crossing your fingers. They're not gonna sign your ass, okay? I like Battle Cat. I'm a Battle Cat fan. She's not getting signed, okay? They're not gonna sign her. She had a chance, and and Cindy. Oh man, Cindy kept going, man. She said, "Look, I didn't walk around in my bikini, and see, I wasn't picked. God, dog, she going in."
Wow.
And then look, she kept on. Look, so and this is on her Twitter. So for who did not hear it yet, I did not make it in the top 28, nor did the other featherweights. I don't know what the UFC is planning with the division. I don't really know myself. And yeah, God, dog, man, she let them have it. Well, you know, yeah, it's a joke. She 12-3, and I know her striking is horrendous, but she does a lot of other things well. She does a lot of other things well that just makes it so, that you have to. And she's not boring. I don't think she's boring anyway. But yeah, man, Cindy Dandois, she turned into a beast on there. That's what she said. So, what kind of thoughts do you have about that?
Well, I mean, I can't blame her. I mean, it's just weird to me that she wouldn't be. I mean, she was signed and then they let her go because of the fight with Alexis Davis. And what baffles me is Cindy Dandois. She beat Megan Anderson, but Megan Anderson is in the UFC. You know, like, but I understand Megan being in the UFC. She has the look. I mean, she has the look that the UFC wants. She's pretty. So yeah, she's so I mean, I'm not surprised that the UFC signed Megan because she has that look that the UFC wants, and so yeah, I mean, yeah, Cindy, she should be in there. She has a better resume than a lot of those other women do, if not the best resume. But I don't know. I don't even think it's uh I think it's something personal. Like I feel like it's something I think it's something personal with her that they just do not like. It's just I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just that's just how the UFC is. They just have certain people that they want. They want what they want, and I feel like it's also just women's MMA in general. I just feel like Dana White. It just seems like recently he just has not cared about the women's MMA. He hasn't really. He has not really pushed or really tried to do anything to promote women's MMA ever since Ronda left because he doesn't have a cash cow in women's MMA right now. I mean, that was Ronda was his cash cow for women's MMA. Now that she's gone, basically just seems like Dana White just does not give a crap anymore about the women's MMA.
I mean, he care about his bald head though. He care about that. Um, yeah, yeah, he care about his bald head. Okay, I'm a get guitar. I'm asking you a few more questions, and then we'll kind of open up the floor here a little bit. Um, so okay, now the future. I'm gonna give you some of these names, and I don't know if you're familiar with everybody, but
Okay.
the names. Okay, Marcia Allen, she made it. Marcia Allen, she's 7-2. She's not had a single fight at featherweight. Okay, she's always been at 135 pounds. Okay, tough fighter though. I mean, she's a real good fighter, and I'll definitely tell you, some of the names that she's had. And I've been reaching out to all of these people, man, all these people, and it's like they get picked for the tough show, and they just act like they can't check their messages or answers. So, I'm kind of to the point where I'm just going to interview fighters that know me, and I'm gonna stop trying to reach out to a lot of these people, and I'm gonna let them just, because that's the point I'm getting to now, because they don't really talk much. They don't people not looking to interview these people, and it's like, okay, check your damn message, check your damn email. All right, so she's 7-2. Okay, you know, she beat Karina Dam, but this Karina Dam is, you might know who that is. She old, she's very old, past her prime. And Marcia Allen is 35 herself. She's 36. She beat Ashley Evans. No, she lost to Ashley Evans Smith. Got KO'd. She beat Jan Finney. A lot of people know Jan Finney. So those are her notable wins. Jan Finney and Julia Avila. Okay, that's it. That's it. Those are her notable wins. So her resume is not that great. Okay, we'll move on to Katarina Liner. Okay, Katarina Liner, she beat all the scrubs that she fought when she got to Sarah Kaufman. Okay, then Sarah Kaufman made easy work out of her. Sarah Kaufman beat the hell out of her. Okay, you go to Larissa Pacheco, and I talked about her. She's actually got some experience. Okay, and Mary pointed out that she got beat down by Jermaine Durandame. Jermaine Durandame beat the hell out of her, which that's the truth, but she's got that experience. You got Leah Letson, who's a very young prospect, got a lot of future in her, got a lot of promise, still improving, not proven yet. You know, her biggest win is Elizabeth Phillips, okay? And Elizabeth Phillips, she used to be in the UFC. So Leah Letson's biggest win was against Liz Phillips. You know, and she KO'd Liz with a head kick. You know, Leah is in the tournament, but you know she's already been signed. So I'm like, well, you know, why is she signed? You know, she just can get her training camp, and then Penny Kanzad. Okay, I'll tell you about her, and then you can kind of give your thoughts. Okay, Penny Kanzad. She's been on Invicta. She's fought for the Invicta title twice. Okay, Penny Kanzad. She's fought for the Invicta title 2 times. Her notable fight, she fought against Sarah Kaufman. Okay, and Sarah Kaufman beat the living piss out of this girl. Okay, I'm talking about Sarah beat her up for 3 rounds. Okay, uh, she got beat up by Tanya Evinger pretty bad. She fought Raquel Palugi. You know, Raquel Palugi beat her up. Like the people that she's fought that she's lost to, like she lose bad. But the people that she beat them up bad. You know. Now her notable wins, one of her best wins was against Lena Landsberg. Okay, that's one of her best wins against Lena Landsberg, and she beat Jessie Rose Clark. So those are two of her notable wins. So she's there, and she beat Duty Ava, but everybody beats up Duty Ava. Duty Ava turned into the UFC punching bag when she was there. Okay. Now this other girl, Julia, I can't say her name, Julia Solarenko. She's like 4 wins, 2 losses, and you know just fighting against a lot of scrubs. Okay, literally scrubs. Like there's nobody that I can see on her resume of notability. Okay, there's nobody. I think she's got a lot of potential. Okay, I think she's got a lot of potential, but yeah, man, I don't know though. They ain't got no experience, no experience whatsoever, and that's who's gonna be on the show. Well, out of all those fighters that I talked about, which one do you want to add or interject something on?
That's quite a list there. Um, which one was it that has the which one? I'm trying to think. The one that's 7-2, and she's the one that lost to Evan Smith,
Marcia Allen.
Marcia Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she's. It sounds like she has some experience, but like it just sounds like these fighters, that you've mentioned, they're like they have. I mean, their losses have been to like top level. Like, I mean, it's um, I don't know. It just this does not sound like a lot of experience in there. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know. It just I'm not exactly sure what the UFC is thinking. With the selection. I mean, it's these women obviously don't have the experience. It's just I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one for me to answer. I'm not even sure how to.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We don't. Yeah. Well, I hear you. I hear you. I see George Page in the comment thread. Okay, I see him. He's there, and he wanted to interject. He wanted to say some things. So George, okay, and I had to have you get your points out, because me and George get on here together, boy. We don't even let you get a word in. We talk, but yeah. So I'm looking at this whole screen. I'm looking at the debacle that the UFC has caused. Let's talk about some of these veterans, okay? You got Liz Phillips, okay? She's 7-6, okay? She won her last fight. She's had some tough losses. I mean, she lost to Rocky Pennington, okay? Which it's like she had that loss to Rocky Pennington, and I think after she lost to Rocky Pennington, she was no longer in the UFC. I mean, there's a trend, okay? There's a nice little trend, with the UFC, and God, man, Liz is a seasoned veteran. She's had some tough losses. She's been KO'd twice. Her fights have been by decision. Most of them. No, most of her losses are by decision. She can knock you out. Okay. She's had three of her wins by knockout or submission. Um, one of her really notable losses. I don't know if you know who Miriam Nakamoto is. Miriam, she's Asian and black.
I'm not familiar with her.
Yeah, Miriam was good when she was in her prime, but Miriam left her prime. The biggest win in her career is when she fought Jessamine Duke, and then it's weird because okay, she she lost to Laterno, she lost to Dudieva, she beat Duke and lost to Pennington, and after she lost to Pennington, then they removed her from the UFC. They took her out of there. So she really didn't get another opportunity to try to prove herself. They just got her out. Then she went to Invicta and she lost to Leah Letson. Then Kelly for Schultz and Invicta. And then I think she dropped from Invicta and they put her king of the cage. And she went in there and beat up some girl and just beat her down. So yeah, Liz has kind of had up and down. She's a very good veteran. I think she could benefit because she's still young. She's still in her 30s. She's 31. I mean, golly, that's not old.
Okay.
It's not old at all. She could have learned something from that. Could have got her skill sets better because they doing a good job at sick jitsu. But she need to go outside and learn some more stuff. And we know Cindy Dandois, Josette Cotton has the most rawest talent on the whole roster. Okay, Josette is raw, and I think that Josette could probably Josette could probably be a game changer, And I think that, with a little bit of training, with a little bit of, work, Josette could be a really competitive fighter. Okay, she could.
Yeah.
She could be a very competitive fighter. And Josette has a lot of upside and potential, but they didn't choose. Like I'm kind of like, are you serious? And she's been calling out Cyborg more than Cindy Dandois has. Okay, she been calling out Cyborg left and right. Like, look, I want to fight Chris. So what? Okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, I can't believe it. Yeah, and the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, this is I mean, I'm not no just like I'm not trying to like disrespect or anything, but like I mean, it sounds like she's definitely got potential and really good fighter, but like she doesn't have the look that the UFC probably is looking for. That could be it. You know, she doesn't have the look that they want.
There's no telling. There's no telling. Well, Josette. I think they be having issues too with gay women, but lesbians. It's almost like I don't know, man. The UFC, this damn stream, man. I'm so sick of this, man. If this thing go out again, I'm out for the night. I'm out. I'm out. If it go out again, if I can't get a good signal, this is getting
Yeah.
ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Pay all this money for a stream and can't get the damn thing to work right. Getting pissed. Thought I had this thing behind me solved, and it's going in and out. I'm almost ready to call this
Is
thing
it
at
your
night.
internet?
Yeah, it's my internet. It keep
Okay.
going back. I don't know. I don't get why it's doing that. It's just I don't know. It's screwing up bad. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I had to call my internet service provider again because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, can't even keep the stuff going. Well, the veterans are getting screwed over. Basically, that's what's happening. Okay. Yeah. So we got a situation where the veterans are being screwed, and they're gonna keep being screwed. They're not gonna stop being screwed. So thanks to Nick Maynard, Sean Shelby, Dana White. There you go, guys. There you go. Wow.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's I don't even know where to begin with that. It's just like that's just how the UFC wants to operate anymore. Like that's it's basically it's almost like WWE a little bit. Like they like WWE with their women, they care more about what they look like and not the fact that they can wrestle. It's like I mean, look at Paige Van Cant.
Mm.
Girl is terrible, but she's in the UFC because she looks good. She's terrible. Like as a fighter, she's terrible. She's tough, but like just
Yeah.
she's really only there because of the way she looks, you know, and on it, and she does not take it seriously, you know, like she's she's more worried about the way she looks. I mean, the girl got a job done, so obviously she's not taking the time to work on her fighting. She's took obviously wanted was more concerned about the way she looks. So I think they've pretty much gotten off that train, Paige Van Zandt's train, off that bandwagon.
Okay. Well, that's George. That's George Page. That's his favorite fighter. So you can't.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. We kind of waiting on George now. Hopefully George get in here pretty soon. But yeah, 'cause I kind of want to hear what he's got to say
she's
now.
still terrible.
Oh man, George, George, you hear what Guitar Babe said about your favorite fighter? Wow, man, that's pretty intense, man. She's being mean too. Okay. Oh no, he's calling. He's calling.
Bring it.
Hold on. I don't even know how to get to him. He's ringing. Yeah, George, that's not gonna work. You gotta click on the link. You gotta click on the link. Well, did he call? Did you call a hotline number? I don't. Okay, maybe he did. Just click on the link, George. Just grab the link, bro. Grab that link. Okay. Yep. Maybe they're throttling my internet. You know what? I could probably believe it. You know what? Sure they are. Sure they're throttling my internet. Why would they not do that? Why would they not do that? Sure. Damn you, Spectrum. I got Spectrum. Yeah. I got Spectrum internet. I feel like I'm at the spectrum of wanting to shout and scream. Yeah. Internet sucks. Hey, Guitar Baby, still there? Hello? God dog. She's off. Uh-oh. Guitar Babe left the call. How did that happen? Shoot. It's the internet. Thought we had it fixed, y'all. Thought we had it fixed. Well, it's probably a thing, a telltale sign to maybe get ready and go to bed and pack it in, because this internet's not going to work. Wow. I'm about to throw my phone down, and I'm about to kick this computer. I am. I'm about to do this, y'all. I have decided to kick the computer and destroy the phone. Yeah, both of them. Bruh. Yeah, but guys, I guess I want to appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Shoot, it's been fun, but Mia says she can understand kicking out people that look like Beck Rawlins. Yeah, Beck Rawlins crazy. I think Beck Rawlins on some drugs. I used to think Beck Rawlins was on acid, man. Like for real. I used to thought she was on acid for a minute. But it's like, maybe she not on acid. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Beck Rawlins is not on the acid. Okay? Maybe she's not. Who knows? Okay. Oh, this is a whole nother screen. You got to go to the link. Because it's not going to work. You got to go to the link. And I'm having all kind of technical difficulties now, man. All kind. Like this is ridiculous. Shh, man. Yeah, I'm sure it's my internet. It's got to be mine. Okay, it's got to be mine. We can't. Yeah, I don't know either, Guitar. I'm baffled. Okay, I'm baffled with this whole setup. Yeah, yeah. Well, now my interviews are gonna be crap now. Yeah. Well, at least it didn't mess up when I had Juliana Pignon, and Valentina. I had my crap together then, but I don't know, guys. This thing is dropping frames and it's just doing all kind of stuff, man. It's not even behaving like a stream's supposed to. Damn. The price you pay for perfection, huh? Yeah. Yep. Well, it is what it is. I don't know what happened either. You know, so I try to hang around for a little bit longer, but in the end, I'm gonna probably jump off here and get ready to go to sleep. I had to get up early. But y'all, I think most of these women they're gonna go to Bellator. Okay, I think they're gonna go to Bellator, and I think when they go to Bellator, it's gonna be a whole nother thing. Okay, George, yeah, does your spectrum act like this? Because if your spectrum act like this, I'm gonna be, okay. Yeah, I'm googling it now. Yeah, it throttles. Okay, so if it throttles, then that's the problem. Yeah, I don't know how long throttling lasts. Okay, who wants to watch a 4K movie due to lowering of your internet speed? Yeah, my internet speed been going up and down. That's what's been happening. Dang it, I hate throttling. Yeah, yeah, I got Spectrum. How did you know? George, something up with the link, man. I don't know, man. This whole night has been crazy, okay? Because you keep, the phone thing, when I click on answer the phone, then you don't get to come on because it don't show you. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Okay, but what I'll do, no, I got to work early in the morning tomorrow. Okay, I'll be back on tomorrow. So, George, man, if you feel like coming on, man, it'll be great, man. Guitar Babe, some of you can come on. Mia, it's been a while since you've been on. It's been a while, but guys, I want to finish talking about this before they throttle my damn internet again. Okay, but I think Cindy Dandois, I think she hit the nail on the head. Okay, I think she was right about this one. Okay, they're looking for lookers, man. They're looking for people that look good. They're not looking for fighters. They don't. You know what? The UFC, they don't want any fighters. They don't want fighters. They want models. Okay, they want people that can sell sex. They want people that can shake their booty. That's what they want. Okay, that's what they want. If they really wanted true fighters, you know what? Then some of the fighters that didn't get picked, they be in there. Okay? They be in there. Well, George, we can do a late night, man. We can do late night, George. Whatever you want. Late night, bro. Because there's something going on, man. Yeah, I think the UFC, man, they into this whole sex thing, man. And that's what they want. They don't want decent fighters, man. They just want fighters that you and I can just look at and drool over. That's what they want. They want these fighters that we can drool over them and we can ooh, yummy, yummy. That's what they want. But yeah, you got a bunch of simps. Okay, you got a lot of simps that they're gonna do that. Okay, the UFC, they will appeal to simps. Okay, they'll do that. And you know why they appeal to the simps? Because the simps are gonna buy the product. Okay, think about it. The simps, they're gonna buy the product. The simps are going to be happy. They'll be very happy. You know why the simps will be happy? Okay? The simps, they're going to be happy because they can look at women and they probably, their wives, they can kind of, like lie to their wives and say, hey, I'm just watching the fight because I like to fight. You know? But deep down, we know the simps, they're going to be taking photographs. We know that they're going to be having their little cell phones watching them fight. All of that stuff, man. That's what the simps are going to do. And folks, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is, okay? The simps, they're going to do what they have to do. But we as fans of pugilism, we got to do what we got to do. I mean, we got to demand at the UFC, man. We got to demand more. And folks, I'm going to be honest, okay? It may even take us pulling our dollars out, man. Just to get, I'll even stream the fights. If they're not going to give us who we want, stream the fights. See, you can't complain about a big corporation like the UFC. You can't complain. That don't do nothing to them. It don't move them, okay? They're not moved by people complaining and whining. That don't bother them. But see, when their bottom line get hurt, when their money get hurt, oh yeah. Now they got a problem. See, now the UFC, they have a legitimate problem. Okay? That's what it is. They have a legitimate problem. And I'll just tell you that. That's what they want. Okay? That's what they want. So we take away our money from the UFC. We pull that money. We pull our dollars out of there. We pull our dollars out. And guess what happens? They begin to listen to us, because without us, they don't have a bottom line. Okay, without us, they don't have a bottom line. They can't even comprehend a bottom line. They don't get a bottom line. Okay, that's the whole deal with this whole thing. We got to do it, folks. As casual fans, I don't know. We'll find a link. We can find many links. There are links out there. And you know what? If 50 of us boycott and really just link these fights, now we still talking about them because we fight fans. 50 of us link the fight. Let's see, 60 times 50. Look, that's 3 grand. I don't know about y'all, but $3,000, even to the UFC, that's still, that's a good bit amount of money. And if you think people, think if there are a million casual fans, let's just say, no, let's just be real modest. Let's say if there are 100,000 casual women's MMA fans, okay? Well, 60 times 100,000, that's $6 million, okay? I mean, do you think they would care about $6 million? Think about it. Do you think that they would care legitimately about $6 million? Of course they would. Any business that loses $6 million, they care. So if 100,000 fans, okay, proportionate to us, if 100,000, we're 100,000 strong, okay? If if we lose 100,000, if 100,000 people just say to hell with the UFC, I'm not going to purchase the product, guess what? The UFC, they're going to have to take action. And they're going to have to notice. They're going to have to. They're going to have to notice that we count. If they don't, then guess what? They lose the money. Okay? If they don't, they lose the money. And that's just the way that is. Okay? All right, Guitar Babe, the internet has stopped throttling for the moment. Okay? I don't know if your internet throttles like that, does it?
It seems to be fine.
Yeah.
I have CenturyLink.
I bet you that's better, huh?
It's worked pretty well, yeah.
See, I keep doing a speed test and checking mine to make sure you can do the speed test for free because I'm trying to check when it throttles because, I'm going to start asking them for my damn money back if it keeps throttling. I'm not going to pay, and I'm counting the number of minutes, too, that it stays on a low bandwidth that I don't pay for because I'm going to get a refund for that. Yeah, I'm kind of a cheapskate sometimes.
Yeah, I try to keep it with CenturyLink or Xfinity.
And, well, I guess George Page made me feel good, though, because, yeah, he's got Spectrum and his does the same thing, right, George? Okay. And George, I don't know with the link, man, but hopefully when you get off work tomorrow, you'll be able to come on. Cause literally, dude, I sent you the link and then you called in, and I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. It's this whole night is crazy. Okay. All right. So Mia said, I'm here for the pure sport aspect, not the looks. Here, high tier fighting technique is a beauty. Yeah, see, Mia, that's why I'm here. Okay, that's why I really want to watch. I don't care if they look good or bad. I don't really care. I mean, I could tell you who I think is attractive, but I'm not really looking at them. And most of these women, they don't appeal to me like that. I really just want to see what they do in the octagon. That's me, okay? I want to see how they act. I want to see, I like doing film study. I like seeing all of that stuff. I love it. But the veterans, though, Ediane Gomez, she's 36 years old. She been calling out Cyborg. Ediane Gomez. Wow. But there's one person on this roster that I want to talk about, and that's Frosto. That's Zolia Frosto. Zolia Frosto. Okay. I am trying as hard as I can. I've been hitting Zolia up almost every day, trying to get her to interview. And she keeps saying she's busy. She got stuff to do. She'll get to me. So I'm hoping that she, be like, yo, okay, I'm ready to interview today. That's the one fighter that I thought that they were going to pick, okay? I literally thought that Zolia Frosto was going to get picked, and she did not get picked. So I was so shocked. She's 13-5, okay? And I can tell you about her resume. I mean, she's a legend, okay? Zolia Frosto is a legend, okay? The girl can kickbox. The girl, I mean, she's a good MMA fighter. Um, she's 35, 34, 35. That's still not bad age for, MMA. That's a good age, You can still fight at 35 and still be, effective. But she done took some losses. Her 5 losses came from top people. Misha Tate beat her up pretty bad. uh, Jessica I beat her up. Jennifer Maya, Porto. Okay, those are some of her notable fights. Now her notable win, two of her notable wins came from Jessica Penne, and another notable win. Hold on, Aguilar. Okay, Aguilar, and those are her notable wins. The girl can fight. She done took a few ass whoopings in the past, but she can fight. I definitely give her props. But she didn't get picked, so I'm bummed out about that. I mean, what's your thoughts?
Um, Sorry, I got a little distracted in the comment section there. Um, I don't know. I mean, sorry, I zoned out there for a minute.
It's okay. That's some good weed. That's some good weed. Don't worry about that. That weed good. You know, I will. I'll get you to share. No, I'm just playing. Hey, just playing.
Nah,
Just playing.
I don't do that.
That's okay. That's okay. I can't judge you, guitar babe. I mean, George will, but I won't.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. George will judge you. So, okay, just give me the overall view. Like, what do you think about the veterans? Okay, do you think they're too old? Do you think? I mean, what do you think about these veterans that's not getting it?
Um, I mean, I can see where, they wouldn't be getting it just because of their age. I guess they're afraid that with their age, I think they want longevity. They're looking for longevity in fighters as well, who's going to be able to continue for a long time. They're looking for fighters that are going to have a longer career. So with these veterans, they don't feel they're going to have they don't feel they're going to have the longevity to um, to be in the UFC. So I think that's another thing too of what I think about the veterans not being put in there. It's just with some of them being like I said, some like the age and stuff. There's not is there are they going to be able to have longevity? Are they going to be able to continue for a long time? So I think that's another. But based on experience, yeah, they should be in there. But at the same time, it's like, do they have the long? Can they? Do they have longevity? Can they keep? Can they do this for a longer period of time? And like the UFC, they want people that's going to be able to stay for a while.
Okay, I think some of them old heads they'll get at least 4 or 5 years out of them.
Yeah,
They'll get 4 or 5 years out of them. That's enough to help mold the young talent. I mean, they will. And then I don't think the UFC looking at this objectively. Like, you get some of this young talent. They notch some wins over some of this talent. They get wins over this talent, or some of the young talent able to manage up wins over these veterans. The veterans are helping mold, pass the torch, or in wrestling terms, help put these women over. It's a win-win situation. But I guess well, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. I guess that's just how it's gonna be, and they're not gonna.
yeah.
Yeah,
And like I don't care how a fighter looks. If you suck, I'm not interested. Like that's just me. Like I don't care how good looking a fighter is. Like I'm not going to be drawn to that. I
yeah.
don't care how good a male fighter looks. I don't care how good a female fighter looks. If you suck, like if you're boring, I'm not going to watch. I don't care what you look like. That's not what attracts me. That doesn't get my attention.
Mm.
It doesn't get my attention like some other people, like people who are more concerned about the way somebody looks, then then that's dumb. Like you're not really into the fighting at all. You're just there to go to watch, just see what they look like, like that's not me.
Mm.
Like
Hey,
I don't objectify fighters and how they look.
hey, let me do some debunking real quick, Guitar Babe. I want to debunk, man. Since I enjoy debunking, Zolia Frosto is not okay. She's not a strawweight. She was a bantam weight. Juliana, where are you getting strawweight from? She could barely make bantamweight. Okay, listen, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a lot to debunk me. Okay, the only person on that level. Okay, and she ain't here no more. Mary Fart Sonnen. I don't even know if that's Mary's real name. Hell, that might be a fake name. That's the only person that can even get on a conversational level here to try to do it. Not you, Juliana. Okay? She's not a strawweight. Okay? Now she may have fought against a strawweight, but she's no strawweight. How you gonna explain this? Oh man, gosh almighty. Boy. The comment section. I love the comment section. It's the best thing on YouTube. Okay. Well, I think we've kind of. I got some separate videos on this because some people don't like to listen to the live streams. They hate it, and they'll actually listen to like an 8 or 9 minute video. So for those of you that love the 8 or 9 minute videos, I will be making a video about Cindy Dandois. So y'all can get the gist in about 8 minutes, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning. And yeah, that's really about it, man. I'm shocked at the UFC, but nothing surprised me about them anymore. It's kind of like, oh, dang it. The UFC, they brought in, 1,000 beautiful looking women. Yep, they got them in there. They might as well get the ring girls to fight. Like they need to.
Right. They might as well.
Yeah, yeah. You got some fighters that want to be ring girls. They do. I mean, but that's what they need to do. They need to go ahead and get the ring girls in there and just go ahead and have a good day with it. Because, at the end of the day, nobody. I think we are getting turned off by this tough tournament. I know I am. I'm getting turned off. I don't even want to watch it anymore. Well, I don't even want to care to watch.
UFC as a whole is starting to turn me off. Like in their politics, is all of it's starting to really just piss me off and turn me off completely. Like why the hell is Brock Lesnar getting a freaking title shot?
Oh,
The
Lord.
man is still on suspension with USADA. And
Brock,
you got Curtis Blades, who's, just absolutely losing it, having a fit because Brock Lesnar can just come back after a no contest against Mark Hunt and get a title shot. Like,
I'd be pissed too if I was him.
yeah, I'd be pissed off too. Like, it's just all this stuff the UFC is doing right now. It's all completely turning me off. Like,
Mm.
it's just it's completely turning me off. Like it's becoming WWE, and I'm just sick of it.
But you know who finna make another appearance? You know they're gonna give John Jones another chance too. Oh, he'll be
Oh
back.
yeah, for
He'll be back.
sure.
John Jones will be back, and
Conor McGregor will be back. They'll give
yeah,
him a title shot as soon as he comes back from, because apparently that's the fight that they want to make.
mm,
Conor versus Khabib.
yeah. Don't it seem like all the f ups in MMA they getting like second chances. All the f ups are every last screw up that you can have in MMA. Man, crazy, crazy, crazy. They get 1,000 chances. I mean, what the heck, man? I guess they don't have any morals. It really is just about the bottom line. And that, unfortunately, that's just the way that is. Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, the UFC is just like I am so close to like being done with the UFC.
Yeah, I'm about to cancel my UFC Fight Pass. I'm about to
I'm
cancel that
about
crap.
to as well.
Yeah,
Like I'm just almost at the point I don't even want to invest money anymore into the UFC.
yeah, yeah. I don't. Nah, I'm about done. I'm about done. Juliana, girl, you still on me? Okay. Okay, so yeah, she entered the Bellator Season 3 115-pound women's tournament at Bellator 125. Faced Jessica Penne in an opening round, won via unanimous decision. She's still a bantamweight though, naturally. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. She's a bantamweight, okay? And when she got down to those weights, she can barely make bantamweight. Like it was a weight drain. Trust me, it was a bad weight cut for her. I know the whole story. This girl's a bantamweight. That's what I mean. I'm not disagreeing that she fought Jessica Penne. It's on her resume. I get that, but she's a bantamweight, so live with it. Okay, live with it. But you know what? I think the opportunities for them at Bellator are going to be great because Bellator now they got a little bit of backing. They got DAZN backing them, so DAZN for Bellator is good. DAZN for boxing sucks, but DAZN, and that's the takeout music. DAZN is going to be a good thing. I think Bellator they're going to have the resources to actually pay these women what they worth. And I can see some fighters from the UFC crossing over to Bellator.
I
Because
would. I'm so I'm getting so irritated with UFC right now. Like, I wish, like, especially the women, they need to. I really wish they would just all go over to Bellator, because Dana White doesn't even seem to give two craps about the women right now in the UFC. He's done nothing. I mean, what's going on with Nico and Valentina? He don't give a crap. He hasn't even done anything about that fight. What's going on with the strawweight division? Who's Rose gonna fight next?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
I don't
just,
know. Everybody's hanging in limbo.
he seems more concerned. I get that, men, it's gonna be the more dominant. They're gonna get the attention. I get that, but I don't know. I just wish, I could just take all these women and just put them over in Bellator.
Yeah, I think they need to move on over because I've interviewed 4 of those Bellator women's fighters, and they're all happy. And you know what? None of them, okay? None of them have had no desire to come over to the UFC. Okay? None of them. Like when I interviewed Janae Hardin, she said, "No, I'm happy at Bellator." I interviewed Denise Kielholtz. She said, "No, I don't want to go to the UFC for what? Bellator, they treat me very well. Okay, I'm getting treated well. I don't. It's to the point where I don't interview a lot of people. I
Yeah,
interviewed.
it's just they might as well all go over to Bellator,
Yeah,
especially the women, because Dana White's not even concerned about that. He's concerned about Brock Lesnar and Daniel Cormier and Conor McGregor, Habib.
yeah,
He's not even worried about it. It's like, you need to do something for the women. Like, these women, like, they got mouths to feed. You
yeah,
can't just keep putting them on the shelf. They got mouths to feed. They got kids.
yeah.
They got babies.
They sure do. They got a lot of babies. Um, yeah. Well, hey, and I guess that's your closing thought then. If it is, sound like it's your
I'm
closing
just
thought.
so over it.
And the damn stream cut off again. Ugh,
Uh,
I'm so sick of this. It's like my stream just keep going down or throttling. Yeah, and you can't really stop throttling. It don't stop. It's just gonna keep doing it. But anyway, that's still cool. That's good. All right, well, guys, I've had fun tonight. I've had a lot of fun, and yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night. God willing, if we don't throttle ourselves out of here. Okay. All right, well, Guitar Babe, thanks for joining me, George Page. Hopefully, man, dang it, tomorrow night, bro, we get you in and we get the real setup going, because I don't know what's going on tonight. It's good. Man. So yeah, come back, check us out tomorrow. Yeah, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.